Alright, what's up everybody? Shufunk here. And I know that a few days ago I actually had the introduction video for Ploxy, and she doesn't like me talking about her right now. She's like, yeah, you beat me up to level 80, you little shit. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, I started playing her a little bit, got her level 30, decided, okay, I think it's time to bust her up to level 80. So I bumped her up to level 80, and I got her final armor on, at least for now, until we get some legendaries worked on, if we ever work on that. But this is pretty much her final look. And here's a bigger version of her, because you can't really see her. And looking pretty good. Got the pink hair going with the buns, and I bought. Well, I didn't buy it. I had to buy the skin from the Azura vendor, but this is the peace dealer, peacekeeper. Let's see. It's just called Ruik's chest guard. No, oh no. The original was a Ruik set. I put on the electroplated set. That's the I believe it was tier 2. That's the one that looked the best, and it's supposed to be like the Peacekeepers type of armor. And speaking of Peacekeepers, this is the Peacemaker, sorry, set of weapons. We have the sword and shield, which would be this set right here. You got the shield and the sword, they kind of glow. And then the longbow version, which looks pretty damn cool. And so yeah, this is Plocky, or Plossy, whatever you want to call her. She's level 80 now. These are her base stats. I'm not even sure if this is the actual true numbers. I really haven't been to a level 80 area to really like see how strong she really is. Because when you go to a certain area, like Queensdale, for example, you're lower down, so you have no way of like truly knowing your potential. But this is her current stats as of today, which is the 5th of September. But I'm hoping to get her beefed up some more. I currently have it as power, toughness, and healing. And yes, I know I have Rune of Vampirism on her. That's because that's what came with the armor naturally. Again, I have Rurik's armor set that comes with Vampirism. So I'm hoping to change that to another type of rune to have a little bit extra either toughness or vitality. I'm not really sure what I want to do when it comes to the runes. So what you're seeing right here is going to change. Her power so far is not that bad. Her toughness is pretty damn good. I had attempted to have like a mob of like maybe 12 NPCs go after me, and I was really able to hold my own, so that was pretty good. Her vitality is not that bad. I'm not sure about the precision, if I need to up that a little bit more, like ferocity as well. Condition damage is at 0, which is hard to believe. Like, I think I might need to bump that up. I don't know. Because with a Guardian, Guardians are meant to be like a semi-tank and be support at the same time. So I'm really working on my healing which is right there. Healing power is at 1,159. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't really played her in PvP, or at least with other people, in a PvE environment where I had to heal people. So I don't know if she's really beneficial for being a healer on the line of battle. Her armor is not that bad. It's 3,090. Her overall health increased by vitality is 14,000. So her base is 1,300, and then her maximum is 14,000. So that's really not that bad at all. Her critical chance is kind of low, but again, with the sigils and runes that I want to get, eventually it will change. I did play around with looking at stuff to get for her, so this will definitely change. As for the other stuff, I think the boon duration is supposed to be higher than that. Again, I need to play around with my runes and stuff. And I think I can put upgrade slots on these jewels right here, so we'll see what we have. I'm not going to touch those because it already has some stuff on it, but like I can put some jewels on this, and this. And obviously I need to change my back piece to be a little bit different too. It's just a regular back piece that I got when we first started the character. So yeah. And like, one thing I noticed, and I'm not sure if it really... Hey, you know what? Am I in equipment? Yeah. I'm going to check something real quick. Okay, that doesn't really change your overall. So I think it goes based on when you have it equipped. It changes your numbers. Which I don't see any major difference when I swap between this and that. The numbers right here don't change. So they must be very similar numbers. I can't do the math in my head right now. But yeah, I gotta play with these. I might get a new set of rings. Obviously, I need to add an upgrade slot, same with the amulet. I just chose whatever was cheap at the time, and then I'll eventually get higher power or toughness, whatever I see is out there in the market. I didn't want to spend too much money, or at least gold. So yeah, this is Ploxy at her highest form, and we're gonna have fun with her. I've been only playing her for a few days now, because I've been playing Guild Wars 2 for a long time. There was no need to like really play her a long time to get to know her. Getting to level 30 naturally was enough for me to say, like, okay, it's time to butts her up to level 80 and get her going. When it comes to her build, this is my current build set. I got Zeal, Valor, and Honor, and these are based on what I truly believe may be good for her. There might be different builds out there. I've yet to look them up. But if you know some good builds, let me know. Other than that, I'll eventually change her build around to get her to be a good guardian overall for PvE and World vs. World. I don't like to like have multiple armor sets and stuff for certain characters I played a lot. I want to make sure that they're almost set in stone. Now, obviously, I don't have her longbow or her axe skills unlocked yet. I gotta start playing both expansions to get her up. Which, where the hell is that part? Right here. So, Dragon Hunter is her bow. Fireband is the axe. I want to go for the longbow for her. So that'll be the first thing I do when I actually go do level 80 stuff and get the points that I need. It really doesn't matter where you go to get the points. You just get the points, right? So I might do a little bit of Path of Fire and some of the Shiver Peaks area. Not Shiver Peaks, but Lagoon area. This area. That's what I meant to say. So, anyway. But yeah, that's the latest about Ploxy. And, she's been a very good choice for having a new character. When it comes to my other characters, and I'll show it to y'all real quick. I don't want to character select. Okay. So there's Ploxy, my latest character. There's Mrs. Sabriel. You've met her before. Now this character I've rarely even touched. I call her April Reinhardt. She's a human warrior, and I just wasn't really liking the warrior. I played her naturally, level 80, semi-naturally at least. I had a few tomes of knowledge to buff her up to 80, but I played her at least to level 60 or so, and then I buffed her up a little bit more. Anyway, I just wasn't liking her, so she's just pretty much sitting there. There's my thief, Riley Stoneheart, and she's a Norn, and the thief is okay. I had an assassin in Guild Wars 1, and I just wasn't feeling it with Riley. So she's there if somebody needs a thief, and I know how to use her, but I haven't been really working on her, like, exploration and stuff. But she's at least level 80s, got some decent core stuff unlocked, so there's that. There's my Mesmer, ugly as fuck. Her name is Sylvia Paleleaf. I don't like Mesmers in general. I just have a Mesmer at level 80 because I needed a Mesmer. In fact, when I got Path of Fire, I was like, okay, I've got Mesmer or Guardian. Which one of the two do I do? Well, I ended up doing Mesmer, and I should have chose Guardian at the time. So, it would have been Mesmer as my very last character to unlock, but it ends out it wasn't. Anyway, Mesmer is a Mesmer. I don't like her. I don't like Mesmers in general, even though they're good with teleporting and stuff, but I just don't like her. End of story. There's my Char, Crazy Fireclaw, and he is actually my second character I've created. No, I take that back. He's my third character I created, and he's my Char Ranger, and he was the first character to explore all of Tyria, and then Mrs. Sabriel was behind him on the exploration. Now, he's actually explored literally everything in the game, while she is just starting to scratch the surface of the desert. So she'll eventually catch up to Crazy Fireclaw with the whole world being unlocked. These two are pretty much the mains that I play the most. Ploxy, I'll definitely would want to play as a main to use. So those will be my three mains. This is my first character ever in Guild Wars 2, Pyromancer Joe, named after obviously his successor, Pyromancer Joe in Guild Wars 1. And he is an elementalist, and he's a human, and Ellie's an Ellie. I thought Ellies would be cool in this game, and I never can keep up with how an Ellie works when it comes to, like, fire, air, and all that shit. And I'm like, just give him level 80. He was my first level 80 character. It took me 2, maybe 3 months to get him level 80 at the time, because it was like my first time playing. So, yeah. Look at him. He's all ugly looking in a way. He's got the little scars in his eyes. Anyway. I forgot this character existed. Lance Stoneheart. He's my Reverend. Wait a second. Is that 9 characters? Yeah, 9 characters. Oh, man. So the video I uploaded a few days ago, or around my birthday, I mentioned there was 8 characters. I forgot there was Reverend. Anyway, this is a Norn, and he's supposed to be the brother of Riley. And I created the character. I think I was able to buff him to level 80 because that was what came with the not Path of Fire, the other one before Path of Fire. I always forget the name of it. Anyway, I buffed him to level 80, and I really didn't truly get to know him, so he's just pretty much sitting there, sadly. And then the character I really, really do not touch, Rubelgum. I wanted Nazura. I wasn't sure what of Nazura at the time I created him. He was one of my first characters created when the game first came out, and I did not like the engineer. The engineer just seemed like the only best thing he had on him was the flamethrower. His turrets suck, and the other stuff that he does, like throwing all those juices and stuff on the ground, like it just wasn't appealing to me. So he's just sitting there. But yeah, I've got all of each type of character, or at least all kind of classes. They all have like a little bit of storyline behind them. Rubelgum himself is just a grumpy old geezer, as you can see. Like I said, he is the brother of Riley, and he's a reverend. He has a very similar story to that one Char that you see in Guild Wars 2 that gets sucked into the mist. He has a very similar story to that. I'm not really good at storytelling. Pyromancer Joe is obviously a pyromaniac. We have Crazy Fireclaw. He's just an explorer. She doesn't have a backstory at all. Again, she's a sister of him, but I don't remember the rest of her story. This is April Reinhardt. She's just a warrior in the human realm, and she raised to fame. Not only because of her good looks, but she's very smart and very powerful. There's Mrs. Sabriel, a Savari, who is into the dark magic, aka Necro, being a Necro. And she's a minion master, and she is an enchantress in a way. She make you fall in love with her. And also, there's my newest character, Ploxy, the Guardian, Azura, who is the most lovable character of them all. With her personality, being all happy and giddy all the time, you'll love to be around her, and she's very helpful and knowledgeable of the world as being an explorer alongside Crazy Fireclaw. So, that's pretty much the story behind my characters. Even though this video was originally going to be about Ploxy. So, that's about it, guys. I thank you for watching this video. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out.